On today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the new NECA Simpsons 25 The Greatest Guest Stars, Series 2, Lucy Lawless. Wearing her iconic Xena outfit, we have Lucy Lawless here in the Series 2 of The Simpsons' Greatest Guest Stars. Technically, Playmates has already handled a Lucy Lawless figure dressed as Xena. She was featured in the Treehouse of Horror box set that came with the collector. I'm curious as to know why NECA released another Lucy Lawless, but I mean, looking at the detailing and the sculpt on it, I gotta say that this is a much better looking Lucy Lawless and looks a lot more like she did from the episode. It is ages 14 and up. It contains a warning, a choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years of age. When we flip around the back of the package here, Series 2 collectible action figure Lucy Lawless in Treehouse of Horror 10. Air date October 31st, 1999. TV's favorite warrior princess was kidnapped by comic book guy, aka the Collector, in the second tale of Season 11's Treehouse of Horror 10. Lucky for her, newly minted superheroes Stretch Dude and Clobber Girl, Bart and Lisa, come to Lucy's rescue as she repays them by flying them home on her back. Something her TV character could never do, but is no biggie for the real Lucy. The Collector! Down below are the other characters, a much larger wave than the first wave of 25 Greatest Guest Stars. The characters in this particular wave, we've got Britney Spears, Maggie Simpson, Mark Hamill, Tony Hawk, Roger, John, and Pete from the band The Who. It says collect them all. You can also head over to NECAonline.com to check out not only the Simpsons pieces that they're producing, but certainly all the other properties as well. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Lucy Lawless. Don't go anywhere, guys. There's more heading your way. Stay tuned. So having a look at Lucy Lawless, once again, really impressed with the level of detail that they put into these pieces. Now, granted, they aren't super articulated. They won't have the kind of articulation that we now see with a lot of other NECA pieces. But the whole point of The Simpsons and the 25 Greatest Guest Stars is that we're taking characters and we're taking them looking as if they're pulling them right out of the episode. For the level of detail and the fact that it is an animated treatment, I really think NECA did a really good job on the pieces. Likeness-wise, at least not so much to Lucy Lawless, but likeness-wise to how she appeared in the Simpsons episode, I think they really nailed it. The paint, once again, nice Simpson yellow. And again, once again, she's sporting her Xena outfit, which, again, looks just like it did in the episode. She doesn't come with any sort of accessories, nor does she come with a display stand, which I'm not sure. Perhaps moving forward, it'd be neat if they actually came with display stands and they would say what the character was, maybe what episode it was featured from. But as it stands on its own, without any accessories, I'm really, again, happy with the Simpsons pieces that they are producing. For your articulation, Lucy Lawless, her head does rotate. The thing is, though, because her hair, as you can see, comes down to the front and falls down to the back there's really not a lot of clearance that you can move her head. So while, yes, she does have articulation in the upper head area, you really can't move it all that much. Very, very limited, and the head is already extremely stiff to start off with. Her arms rotate back and forth, hindered a little bit by her shoulders, but you just can move them still back and forth. And she does also have a swivel in the waist. Really excited for not only what we're going to be getting for the rest of the 25 Greatest Guest Stars, but I'm also hoping to see that we're going to be getting more Simpsons standalone characters, just basic Simpsons characters. Spot's already mentioned this before with his other Simpsons 25 Greatest Guest Star figure reviews. Seeing what NECA is producing with these, Playmates, yes, had the advantage that they produced so many more figures, but to go back and look at some of the figures, what they ended up being, I mean, case in point, You want to look at even the characters such as Grandpa. Grandpa didn't really look a lot like he did in the cartoon. He looked a little off. Meanwhile, you've got NECA that are producing pieces that look like they've been taken right out of the show. I really hope that they're going to expand the property above and beyond the 25 greatest guest stars, and then we're going to get just a regular Homer Simpson, a regular Bart, Lisa, Marge, Maggie, and characters that round out the citizens of Springfield. Fantastic work once again on this beautiful looking piece. While I'm not as much of a Simpsons fan as I used to be, still the Simpsons fan that used to love the show, look at these and really am impressed. For that reason, Xena, or Lucy Lawless, I'm going to give her an 8. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the first Simpsons figure from the new 25 of the Greatest Guest Stars Series 2. Today we're having a look at Lucy Lawless, and certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to be having a look at the rest of the figures that make up this line. Thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you guys next time.